Darius picked or banned about 50% of the game now in professional play, which is ridiculous. When just like 2 months ago, the thought of a Darius and a team would bring laughter to the commenters. Ha ha, a Darius, that's never gonna happen. Yasuo's AD carry, ha ha, never. Swain is AD carry, you're joking, never gonna happen. The meta changed. Here we are. Here we are. So team comp-wise, our AD carry outscales theirs, but theirs has a bigger mid-game spike. Their mid lane is far more impactful in the room than ours, though ours can be pretty impactful. Junglers, I'd say, are roughly even as far as power goes. I'd say in the long run, Warwick's better, but the Kindred has far more snowball potential, and top lane is, well, it's a farm lane, where the Jax outscales, but the Cho out-team fights, so. A lot of things to consider. Yes, actually, it's that game. That was our last game, too, but the last game didn't go so well. I'm just playing Phil right now and seeing what I'm going to get. So far, it's been 1 top game and 2 support games.
It's not how much you can lift, it's how good you look.
That's the big brain. No, brain makes you smart. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't call that a counter. Is the no brain. The no brain. That was a really good trade. Which support came out ahead? This support. I didn't buy any items. Oh god, I didn't buy any items. Why did nobody mention this? Fuck me! I bought nothing! I'm gonna need to back very early. Not having items is a problem, but I'm not going to die. The minions are going to ensure that. He's dead. He's dead. Give me life. Fair. And now I get to buy my items. Okay, why didn't I buy anything? What is wrong with me? Well, there we go. Now it's as though I did the entire time. Oops. Whoopsies. Isn't that pretty funny? I go to lane with no items, we get a double kill. I mean, it's silly for him to go for me because he was low enough on health that simply an ignite was almost going to guarantee a kill. And the fact that the Kaizo went down on that one, too. Awesome. I think we got more than that. Does anybody play Brand mid lane? Oh. We're okay. We're okay. You get the fuck out of here. I kept you alive, which was all I wanted to do, really. I'm just gonna sit back and collect XP. Ah, I missed. Yes, I gotta be careful. He's got his stealth now.
I'm not as squishy as I look.
Alright, well that was exciting. This lane is a very exciting lane. Very exciting. I'm enjoying it immensely. Oh. Oh my god, I didn't have the damage. Jinx got the damage though, so we at least traded 1 for 1. I didn't quite have the damage to finish her off at the health pool I was at, and I did not have my passive. Oh, if that landed. I don't think she could have gotten the kill, but it would have been nice. Warwick's heading down there. That's good. Let's grab this. Pink ward. She's so screwed. Yeah, she's definitely screwed. Problem is that Warwick is probably screwed too now. They need to get out. They need to get out. Oh, this is bad. Diana might be able to get out of that. Yeah, looks like they're both out. Oh! I'm screwed. Probably. Woo! I didn't chug any potions. Woo! I got out. I was hoping to maybe force a summoner. Instead, I had to use mine and nearly die. Cool. I didn't though, so that means I played really well, right? That's what that means. That means I kicked ass. That's yeah. Let's wait for some healing. And off. So bot lane's going well. We're up by 1 kill and about 10 CS, so that's good. And Jinx does outscale Kai'Sa. I mean, Kai'Sa scales really, really well, but I think Jinx does outscale. I feel like Kai'Sa's far better in teamfights if only because she has mobility. But otherwise, the Jinx will do more damage in fights given the opportunity to do so. It's just Kai'Sa has it much easier to find that opportunity. Wow, she's 6 and I'm level 4.
I never skip breakfast.
Well, we got her healed. Still, we got her healed. That's cute. Get him, Warwick. And that means he's next. Oh, that was a good stun. You did not need to use that heal, but this is fine. We should be able to take the turret. I wonder, does that hook hit minions? I have to assume it does, because it would be really broken if it didn't. Yeah, wow. 7 and 5 versus 5 and 4. That's how much of an XP advantage we now have. That is crazy. The Jinx is so far ahead. Oh, this is bad. Sorry. The Diana roamed nicely, but a little too late. Let's just back out of this. Oh! They got one. I'm out, though. Cool. That's not terrible. And the Pyke got the kill off. Pyke getting a kill means full gold credit to everybody. I got my passive. I'm sticking around. Damn. I think she's got it, though. Yep. Yep. Yippers. Alright, let's shove this real quick. I'm now 6, so... And I still have my passive, so I've got nothing. I've got really nothing to worry about here. Oh, Zach. Come on. No dancing on the job. Yeah, we should be able to kill this now. Yeah, the Jinx is very scary. I got my passive, I don't care. Very nicely done. I got my passive. They can wail on me all they want. If Jinx is doing damage, we're winning this. Like, it's that easy. If I get in there, they need to run. They can't fight. I am not the target they need to do damage to. I am the worst target they can do damage to. There it is. Oh my god, are we going to take this turret too? I can't save you. You needed to just go for the tower. She needed to finish off the tower. It would have been worth her life. I'm not going for that pink ward. Just getting out. You're going to make the Bruiser meta OP and broken, maybe? Who knows? I mean, it's a total mystery at this point. It's definitely going to shift the meta. I don't know if... It will probably shift the meta in the worst possible direction, but we'll see. Let's get this. Literally 9 HP. Nice. So it's no longer winning bot lane decides the game now. It's Super Snowball, which means that any lane can decide. I mean, fucking hell. Last Friday, we had a game where, and I shit you not, it was a Renekton Evelyn that carried a 4v5. They had 4 people. The only 2 people on their team to do well were the was the Renekton and Evelyn, and they won. Like, that's it. I gotta go home. I'm gonna go mid. Well, let's give her... He just took a lot of damage for nothing. Yep, that's what Zach does. That's what Zach does, baby. Just makes easy kills happen. I bounced him in place because she jumped in. I figured that was the best way to actually secure a kill there. And it worked. Let's get this.
I may bend, but I don't break.
What the fuck is an AD carry? Yes, that is the question. What the fuck is an AD? It's funny, both teams actually have ADCs, but this game is no longer decided by them, not in the same way. Because that's the thing, like, what happened was, and this is the big reason why the meta shifted, is that the game went from average of, say, 30 to 35 minutes a game to average of 25 minutes a game. AD carries don't have that sort of time to scale up. Like, they need to get to their big power spikes, and they made those spikes weaker. They nerfed almost all the big power spike items that AD carries would normally get that would allow them to kick ass at like 2 items. That's not true anymore for a lot of ADCs. Nice. Jinx went top lane and picked up another turret. Very nice. Oh. Oh, nice flash. I'm coming. He doesn't need me. Yeah, he should go take that just in case. Also, I haven't upgraded my jungle item yet, which is a mistake.
Just another day on the job.
Hey, look who I caught. Oh. I'm not going to be able to do it. Fine. Where you go? Oh, she flashed. I got my passive. I don't care. You can pop my passive all you want. You're still going to burn. Work just got caught. And he lived. Wow. And Joe's about to get some food. Very nice. Okay, so that overall was a positive. It sucks that Jinx died. She's our primary carry, so that actually sucks a lot. But it still ended up being a positive for us. We ended up getting more kills out of that than they did. Poor guys. Poor guys. Wait, where'd the TF? Oh, the TF got killed. I am tiny, man. I'm gonna go heal up a bit. Tiny man needs to heal. I heal off of the enemy's jump. Really should hold on to my E, though. Oh, never mind. I don't need to. I don't feel like I'm growing. See, that's another shitty thing about Zac. When they reworked him, they made him so much weaker. Like, watch, this Grom's gonna kick my ass. Something I was never, ever gonna say. Ever. The Gromp is kicking my ass, which is exactly what he is doing. We're fine. Mine. I am the second jungle. I will take it all. Could old Zac carry? Absolutely, dude. That's what old Zac did the best. If you played him right, you could swing a game 180 degrees. Actually. And that's also how I climbed to Diamond 1 at one point, was through playing Zac top and mid, because I could carry games. It's not something you can do anymore, unfortunately. What am I doing? We're not getting that first. We're getting this first. Because we need extra health. Wow. This game is a total stomp. I mean, oh my god, she's 9-1! How? What? Like, I thought our bot lane was doing well. Like, our Jinx was getting a bunch of kills, but no. 9-1 Diana. She can instantly obliterate anybody. Better eat this. Nice. My team is currently outnumbered and they're winning the fight anyways. Eat it. Eat it! I should have actually picked that up. Whatever, it doesn't even matter. Let's just go take an inhib. Yes. Spirit Visage affects all healing, and that includes your blobs. Which is why it's a core item on Zac. Slap! The slap of doom. What happened? Oh, the Diana knocked them out of my ult. That works. Also, I really should upgrade this, huh? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm getting the maximum value out of it as it is. Oh, they surrendered. Hold on, I need to get in. Must get in the picture. Tiny men! Look at that, Diana's taller than Zac right now. That's not right. Zac, you're supposed to be a behemoth, a giant amongst men. The boy hand of death. Yes, the sorts of things you could do on old Zac were indescribable. I can't tell you how many times I was in a game where we're losing by like 10 or 20 kills. And then I throw that one perfect elastic slingshot when we're defending a turret, land on 3 backline carries, ult, and take down 80% of all of their healths instantly. At which point I now bounce around causing chaos, damage, healing, and my team can walk in, saunter in, and pick up all the kills. Like, that was old Zac. Old Zac was, you land that E and you are a god. You miss that E and you are, oh, I needed to honor the Diana. Oops. Sorry, I meant to honor the Diana. Because the Diana just carried that game so hard. Wow, the Jinx almost dead. I mean, the funny part is the Jinx score looked like shit, but I mean, I saw what she was doing. She was very strong. She was very fed. She wasn't as fed as the Diana. Diana's just instant delete people, but yeah. Ugh. GG. Is old Zac or new Zac better? Something, food for thought, like, new Zac Ultimate is a gimmick. That is 100% what it is. It is a gimmick. It is something to make Zac unique amongst all champions, which is a weird thing because his E used to be that gimmick, that thing that separated him from the rest, and now it's his ult. Now, the thing to remember is when Riot gives a champion a gimmick, they tend to weaken them substantially so that that gimmick isn't overpowering. When you look at other champions with gimmicks, Poppy does almost no damage. She's got 2 gimmicks in her kit, so they basically made it so she can't really do any damage if you wanted to take advantage of those gimmicks. Mordekaiser, another champion with a gimmick. His gimmick is making the dragon happen, and the deficiencies with Mordekaiser is that he's not an AD carry, he's not ranged. To use him in the way that you would want to use him in order to be able to always keep getting them dragons means that you'd want to be playing a mid or AD carry, and he's not really great at either of those roles. He can be, but he's such a susceptible champion to being killed. So, like, every champion that has a gimmick has a weakness. In Zac's case, when they gave him that gimmick, they gutted his kit. Every single one of his abilities got a nerf, and no ability got a greater nerf than his ultimate in damage. Like, every single one of his abilities lost damage. Every last one of them. His ultimate lost over 60% of its damage, which means that if you were to compare the old ultimate to the new one, the old ultimate was significantly better for killing things. And the new ultimate is significantly better for setting up your team to kill things for you. Because Zac doesn't do any damage. Like, that was the sacrifice that Riot decided. All right, we want Zac to not do any more damage. Let's give him something that makes him feel good, even though he doesn't do it. And it does feel good when your team's kicking ass like mine was this game. But on the games where your team is not kicking ass, you feel like the most useless champion in the world because you yourself can't do anything alone. You need teammates. Old Zac was independent. He could carry a game on his own, despite his team if you played him well enough. He was a high-risk, high-reward champion. Now he's a medium-risk, low-reward champion. And that dynamic, well, it depends. If your team is doing well, he is a low-risk, medium-reward champion. If your team is doing poorly, he is a medium-risk, low-reward champion. It all depends on your team, and that sucks. I mean, I guess, yes, this is a 5v5 game, but it means, like, in solo queue, you never feel good picking Zac because you aren't in constant communication with your teammates. You're not there to make sure that everybody's playing together as a team and going for objectives and fighting as a group. You can't do that. This is solo queue. People are going to do their own thing, which is the reason why old Zac was better for solo queue and new Zac is better for competitive. However, this meta is the worst meta for Zac ever. Like, old Zac, you're kidding me. This meta would be his playground. He'd be having so much fun because old Zac spiked hard in the mid game. And he was able to defend his jungle, power farm, gank. He was a triple threat back then. And this meta is all about aggressive jungling, aggressive counter jungling, focusing on those the scuttlers and ganking repeatedly, getting the snowball going. Nuzak can't do that. Nuzak's early clear is so weak that you can't afford to gank or you'll die. His ganks can be devastating, sure, thanks to those gimmicks. It means that the person in that lane gets more chances to do damage, but it also means that, like, if you ever get caught out in your jungle by the enemy jungler, you run, because you can't fight them. You could be at full health, they could be at half health, and you still can't beat them. Because that's just how weak Zac is right now. That's the worst version of Zac for this meta. I'm kind of curious if there's been even a single pro game with Zac in it since the changes. I would be shocked.